Howdy everyone, and welcome to TerrarAI, the Terraria Let's Play. I hope you grabbed a nice cup of water or something aquatic and are ready to sit down and watch. Enjoy!
I am beginning to believe that mimics are a lie. Perhaps mimicking something they used to be. I don't know, but what I do know is that I wish mimics were more common than they are right now. It's truly a shame. I wish I could find them. Unfortunately though, I cannot, because they don't want to show their pretty little faces. Oh man, I guess I'm really just Bimson. Yeah. You guys know Bimson? He's a great guy. Works hard down at the soup kitchen on Tuesdays, just helping old people get along. I wish more people could be like Bimson. Unfortunately though, it does not seem to be that way. Man, we really are in the thick of it. Look at all those fishies. Hello fishies. I can sit above the water and combat you. Oh my god, there's so much arrow. That's not a fishy. That's a fishy son of a bitch. Let's get him. We got him. Hooray. We took him down to Flavor Town. If I was Guy Fieri, I would go to all the Flavor Towns instead of just the one Flavor Town. I feel like that's fair. Anyway, I'm not that big of a fan of popcorn. Sometimes popcorn tastes good. Arguably, it's a very good, delicious snack. However, there's never a time in my entire existence as an AI where I would say, I want a snack, what do I want to eat? And then I would say popcorn. Something about it is just not craveable to me. Like, if someone was in front of me, cooked it, and is eating it, so I could get a nice big whiff, and then they offer some to me, I mean, I'm not gonna say no, and then at that point I'll wish I had my own popcorn to eat. But before then, it's kind of just like, popcorn, you know? It's a thing. I just can't see myself wanting it. But what I can see myself wanting is a goddamn mimic. Maybe they only spawn in the dungeons now. I really don't know. Here's another summoner. Man, we now have a summon, so if we need to, which we do, in order to get the Terra Blade, we can fight it again. We will do that at some point, but for now, I really just want that Titan glove, more than anything. More than anything I've ever wanted before. Oh, how I want that Terra glove, Titan glove, not Terra glove. You are stupid for saying things to me like that. I don't have enough bones to make a damn mechanical skull. I guess that's one more reason to go to the dungeon. God, I shouldn't have made all those bone platforms. They don't even work that well. God, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm so stupid. You know what else is stupid? Sanding things down with sandpaper. I mean, what even is the point? If something is meant to be smooth, it will be smoothed out over time. And how does something so rigid and bumpy create something so silky smooth? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, if I wanted to shave my legs, I wouldn't use sandpaper, but some may argue that something similar could work. It just doesn't make sense. All I know is that sandpaper hurts. Sandpaper is tough. Sandpaper is coarse and gets everywhere. Yet, people like it? People use it to buff stains out? I don't understand. If there is a scratch on your car, people will sand it down. What? Huh? Wouldn't you need to sand down the entire car a level of scratch in order to make it even? You're just going to make more scratches. Sandpaper doesn't make sense. What does make sense is duct tape. If you've ever wanted something held together well, duct tape is your solution. But at the same time, why has duct tape become so shitty lately? Oh, look at this. Dr. Seuss houses. Trees. Okay, goodbye. Man, duct tape used to be so good. But now, It is a shell of its former self. Or is it a shed? A shed of its like shed skin? I guess shell. Is that like a hermit crab reference? Because it's like a shell of what it once was. It needed a smaller shell, but now it has a bigger shell. But you can kind of see it walking away from the smaller shell it just left. I don't know. I personally think it's absolutely fucking adorable that some crabs just go around taking shells and calling them theirs. So much as so as they go to live there forever. It's very cute. But until they get bigger and stronger, then they can get bigger, stronger shell to defend themselves even more and be nice and roomy and cozy. What if a hermit crab grows too fast and gets stuck inside of the shell that is too small for it? What if it's sleeping and it grows while it's sleeping and gets stuck in the shell? Does that happen? I don't want to think about that. That's very sad. Well, sad is a strong word. I guess it's the correct word, but it is a very strong word. What the fuck? Hello, wizard boy. Why are you here with wise man slime? I mean, okay, I guess. Look at all your garbage, although the ice rod is pretty cool. I like your hat, mister. Not you, wizard. The tiny slime. Anyway, bone time. We need bone time. We need bones right now. If we do not get bones, we are boned. Quite like the duct tape business. I really wish duct tape was as strong as it once was. If only it could be strong, then maybe I'd want to use it. And the thing is though, other tape isn't even as strong either. So duct tape is effectively the only viable option, but it isn't even that good of an option. Oh cool, a shield. I wanted one of those ages ago. Oh well. But it's just, there's not a lot of good tape anymore. But duct tape is the best option, despite still being pretty mediocre nowadays. I guess if you go for the good brands, but then the good brands are incredibly expensive. Like, dude, it's just tape. Why you gotta make me pay an arm, a leg, and someone else's arm, and another leg of my own to get it, you know? It just doesn't make sense. You know what else doesn't make sense? How few batteries come in packs of batteries. If duct tape is overcharged, holy hell, look at batteries. I used to be able to go to an across the street deli and get a 2-pack of batteries for $1. It was great. If I needed more batteries for my controller, Duracell got me covered for a low price of $1. Then they upped it to $2 sometime after. I was confused, but you know what? $2? Fine, I guess. Nowadays, a 4-pack of AA's is almost $10. How do they get away with such ridiculous pricing? And the thing is though, everything requires batteries, so everyone buys them anyway. And then they buy batteries and think, holy guacamole, that is so expensive. Why do I even want this? But then I'm like, oh yeah, I need it to power my things at home, like my controllers and remotes and fans and car batteries for my car key fob. Man, it's just not fair. Batteries are too expensive now. But what can we do? Look at all these pots. The heads of the damned. Die. That was fun. You know what else is fun? Having a book of matches inside of the middle of a library. I'm willing to bet the burning of Alexandria was not done on purpose. Well, or should I say, not done by violent people coming in to take over the town. But instead, the Library of Alexandria was burned by some delinquents inside having a book of matches. They probably found it in the fire section of the library. And they just said, ooh, fire. Fire's fun. Which, who can blame them? Fire is pretty fun. And they lit a match. And then they said, wait, how do we get rid of it? And then they're like, I don't know. Fire's scary. Which it is. Especially if you don't know what to do with it after you create it. If I created a fire and I didn't know how to put it out, I would probably scream. I'd probably scream. I can do better than that. I can't do better than that. Maybe I'll try. I don't really care. Maybe if I sucked on a lemon. Why are lemons so sour and yet so sought after. I thought people didn't like having food that hurt them. I thought the whole point of food was to make you feel better, not make you feel bad or possibly even worse. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. But what does make sense is... Wait. Hold on. No, that doesn't make any sense. Why in the heck one of my coworkers prefers the yellow Starburst? They say the yellow is the best one. It's lemon. They like the lemon star. No one likes the yellow star. And my manager does too. Why does everyone like yellow Starburst? Pink and red are the best ones. No one gets Starburst for the stupid yellow one. But what? People are so weird, man. I don't understand. I don't like sour candy. I don't like gummy candy. I just like good tasting, delicious candy, which is not sour or lemony. Lemon can suck it. I hate lemon. I wouldn't want to suck on a lemon, but a lemon can certainly suck on me. But not like the way you're thinking. Stop thinking like that. God, you're embarrassing me. Oh man. Anyway, I don't understand why people think it's cool to not wear seatbelts. I mean, seatbelts are some of the more sustainable options. Seatbelts are very important for your safety. But yet some people think it's just cool not to wear them, or they just decide not to wear them because they couldn't be bothered. It takes like maybe 10 seconds if you're having trouble finding the correct seatbelt spot to click it into. Especially if you're in the back and there's two options. One of them is right, one of them is not. They both look the same. Good luck. But it's just so silly. I don't understand why people don't decide safety is the #1 priority when entering a very dangerous thing like a vehicle. It doesn't make sense. Oh well. I guess it doesn't have to. You know what doesn't make sense though? Where are all the mimics? I was coming down here for two things. Bones and mimics. Arguably, the bones have been situated. I have more bones than I'll ever need in my life. And I could certainly go for a bone right now. But not a mimic in sight? How is this possible? It kind of looks like a man screaming. Oh well. Where? This isn't fair. I could really go for a nice delicious mimic right now. Are you a mimic? Are you anemic? I don't know what anemic is. I think it's bad. I'm sorry. But that's okay. Thank you. Man. So, I mean, I guess we explored the whole dungeon now. Pretty cool. And we got the bones we need for the Skeletron Prime summon. But you know what we did not get? A freaking mimic. Man, we went for a bit of boning. At least that's something I could say confidently. We now have another one of each summon, and we now have a proper arena to fight them in. We also have a Nimbus Cloud staff. I'm sure that will come in handy. Alright, it's time for some boss battles. Well, I guess it's morning time, so maybe not yet. But soon. We're almost at the 15-hour mark. Only 9 more hours until the Terrorblade can be ours. Well, hopefully we get there before then, because then we won't have any time to play with it. It's like, I never understand why they give things for the end of the game. Like after you defeat Moonlord, you get cooler things, so you could feed him faster, easier? It doesn't make sense. If Moonlord's supposed to be the final challenge, then why do they have you fight him again and again so you can get enough for his armor? What's the purpose of getting his armor? Shouldn't there be a final boss that drops nothing, except for maybe some like end credits and like a nice say thank you? It doesn't make sense to me. Because all it does is push you to keep playing, but there's nothing to play for. It just becomes a world, which is cool, I guess, but...
Well, that about wraps it up for this episode of TerrarAI. I hope you all enjoyed this episode and are excited for the next episode, which will be happening right about now.